At the end of April, Arabian music and traditional dances set the scene in the Jordanian capital Amman for 20 cyclists and journalists from all over the world for a unique adventure. A bicycle race across national borders in a region which has been known to be riddled with conflict.
The Middle East Peace Tour is
The Middle East Peace Tour is a 7-day road cycling race through 4 countries. Start is in Jordan's Amman. Then we enter Egypt and ride on into Israel and through Palestine. And the Middle East Peace Tour is also the first ever sports event in the world that focuses on peace. It took 4 years of intensive preparations and countless meetings with officials from the region to get this event off the ground. This tour is a great challenge for our country in many aspects. We're also very thankful that the organisers are offering us this great opportunity, which we will take up, God willing. For the first tour in March 2018, participants from all over the world are expected to take part. The field of starters will be limited to 500. For 20 years, Gerhard Schönbacher has been organising cycling races in Australia and Austria. A private trip to Israel 4 years ago spiked the idea for a new project, a bicycle race in Jordan, Egypt, Israel and Palestine. The Dutch elite racer Annemiek van Vleuten was excited when she heard about the plans.
Yeah, it's very special to go to Jerusalem and to all those famous cities and to do that also by bike. I think it's a great event that they started to organise this.
Not many are familiar with cycling in the Middle East, but when you experience the beautiful landscape, this region could become an insider's tip. Spectacular descents and challenging climbs, which demand it all. Those are all the right ingredients that have a lot to commend a successful race. The safety of participants is the highest priority of the organisers. All involved official organisations and government officials and the local police have confirmed their support. A sincere welcome in Petra.
Cyclism is also for the region, it's not so well known like in Europe, for example. So cycling for Petra means introducing a new sport also for the region.
With so much focus on the sport, a visit to the deserted rock city of Petra is one of the many cultural highlights of the trip. The next stage destination, Aqaba on the Gulf of the same name. Here is also the border crossing to Eilat in Israel, which can be seen clearly in the background. The desert as the setting for a bicycle race? For a European, this certainly is a very tempting experience because you won't find such a landscape anywhere in Europe. And on top of it, you get everything a cyclist would want. You have fast and nice descents, you have steep climbs, you have flat sections. A well-known guest on this 5th stage, the Austrian ambassador in Israel. Politics is sometimes complicated, but sport unifies everyone. And this region here is fantastic. Like today, this part of nature. When you ride up through the desert to this crater, this is really unique. For me, it's simply exciting and beautiful.
Anderes Land, andere Landschaft, andere Sprachen, das ist schon heftig.
It's 155 kilometers from Eilat on the Red Sea to the next stage finish in the middle of the Negev desert, Mitzpe Ramon. However, before you get to the stage finish that's located on 860 meters above sea level, you cross the largest crater in the world, the Ramon crater, in temperatures of around 30 degrees C. Many international media representatives accompany this pre-event. It's also a sign for the huge expectations of this cycling event for peace. Next stage finish, Neve Zohar on the Dead Sea, just under 400 meters under sea level. The experience to join in and push the pedals is very tempting, especially here.
I'm usually, when I'm at the Dead Sea, I'm dead after a ride, so that's probably the way I'll be when I arrive, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Picturesque coastal sections along the Dead Sea. The seventh and last stage takes the tour participants past another cultural highlight, the legendary Fort Masada, built by King Herodes around 40 BC. Masada has been known as a symbol of the Jewish wish for freedom right through till the present day. The tour's notion of peace is also a focus at the visit to the Palestinian town of Jericho. Great joy and hospitality at the arrival.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The gentlemen are from the bicycle.
I think the deciding factor is that the event successfully combines the tour in an appropriate manner with the aim of the Palestinian people to also be present on the sports stage on an equal basis. The arrival in Jerusalem is a very emotional highlight for one of the Israeli participants.
Well, it's a great feeling just to know that this thing happened and that we were able to send out a message. Being from this city has always been special to me, and this kind of closes a big circle for me.
When, here in 2018, at the end of the Middle East Peace Tour, hundreds of cyclists from all over the world will arrive in the Holy City, then the message will have been put across that sport unifies people and in that way has a hand in promoting peace.